So another really common question, and it's a great question that people ask when they're looking at the academy and wondering if they should, get started with us, is how much time will it take to grow this business? And a lot of people have asked me, hey, Paul, I want to make X amount of income. How much time will it take me to get to that income? And I want to answer this question in the most honest, accurate way I possibly can. And I think the best way to do that is to share with you a quote from one of my early mentors that I never met in person, but I learned from in audios and books. He's a man named Jim Rohn, and he was a multimillionaire from Idaho. Started out poor, became wealthy, ended up traveling the world and becoming one of the world's most famous public speakers. And what Jim Rohn taught me in one of these audios that I listened to is that in entrepreneurship, you don't get paid for the time. And this actually applies even if you're an employee. You don't get paid for the time, you get paid for the value. In other words, a company doesn't hire you because they want your time. Yeah, they may pay you by the hour, but what they really want is the value that you can put into that hour. And in this business, the Home Business Academy, it's the same. You don't get paid for the time, you get paid for the value. So what exactly does that mean? That just means that when you produce sales, you can get paid very, very well. Now, how much time does that take? It depends. And the reason it depends is because everyone's skill level is different. And that's a beautiful thing about entrepreneurship, is that if you can become more valuable, you can pack more value into smaller and smaller and smaller amounts of time. And because you're getting paid on the value, not the time, you can earn a lot of income for a little time when your value is high. And I'll give you just one example. This last week, I talked to a lady who gave me a phone call. She actually called and left me a voice message. And so I picked up the phone and I called her back. We had maybe a 15, 20-minute phone conversation, and I invited her to look at what we're doing in the academy. And I scheduled a follow-up call. So she said she was going to look at what we do. And I said, is it okay if I, call you after you watch and see if you have any questions? And she said, yeah, that's great. So the initial call was about 15 minutes. Then when I called her back, we had another 5 or 10 minute conversation. And when I called her back, it was really funny because when I asked her, hey, did you have a chance to look at the material? What did you think? She said, this is the coolest thing I've seen in a long time, with energy and excitement. And I don't always hear that reaction from people because some people join without me talking to them. And so it was really cool to hear that response, and it caught me off guard a little bit. And I said, really? And she said, yes, I want to be a Freedom Crusader. And I said, that's great. Do you have any questions? And so she had a question, and I addressed the question. And next thing I know, she joins the Home Business Academy and buys all of our products. And that ended up paying me a $420 commission and increased my residual income by $120 per month. And how long did it take? That whole interaction took me about 20 to 30 minutes, okay? Now, I've been doing this a long time, so my skill level is a little bit higher than maybe someone who's just getting started. And so if you're just getting started and you're learning skills, it may take a little time to increase your skill level so that you can have conversations like that. So let me loop it back around to maybe an answer that can help you specifically with, how much time does it take to grow this business? Now, the beautiful thing about this business is that you can get started working this business on a very, very part-time basis. And if you are willing to be consistent and committed, I believe you can grow a great income with a small commitment of time, as long as it's consistent. What do I mean a small commitment of time? Maybe 30 minutes a day or every other day or a little bit of time every week. Consistently over time, you can see amazing results with that kind of a time commitment. So I know this may not have been the exact answer you're looking for, because a lot of people, they want to know, hey, if I put X amount of hours in, how much am I gonna get paid? And again, I'm going to, challenge a little bit, and I don't know you specifically because this is a video, right? But I do know that there are a lot of people who might watch this video who are coming from an employee background. And in the employee world, that's how it works. Hey, if I show up to work for 8 hours, how much am I going to get paid per hour? And that's just kind of how people are used to thinking. But if you're going to be an entrepreneur, it's important to make the shift, right? Make the shift where you no longer say, how much am I going to get paid for my time? But instead you say, how much income can I create? And can that income be unlimited? And can that income be in my control? Because if you make that shift and you step into that philosophy, the results that you can create for yourself might blow you away, right? Because again, you're putting your income in your own two hands, and you're going to work in something that will pay you well for the results that you produce. So this is my best answer. It's the most honest answer, and other people might give you a different answer, but I think that a lot of those answers that people sometimes give, they're just not honest. A lot of people will give you an answer that they think you want to hear just to get you to join. And that's not the answer you're looking for, right? Like, you want the truth. You want an honest answer. And so this is my best attempt at an honest answer. The rewards are worth the effort. And I'll close with just this last thought. This is something I tell my kids all the time. I say, boys, don't look for easy, look for worth it. And that's what I'd like to ask you, as you're looking at the Home Business Academy and you see the potential, as you decide to join and be coachable and learn and increase your economic value that you can bring to the marketplace, is it worth it? What is your goal? What is your freedom goal? Do you have a freedom goal? That's our whole vision here, to help create freedom. So if you could get yourself to a place where your time is totally disconnected from your money, and you're 100% in control of your time, like I am right now. I'm so thankful that when I wake up in the morning, nobody tells me what to do. I wake up in the morning and my day is a blank slate, and I do the things that I want to do. If you could step into that kind of a situation, how much would that be worth to you? Would you be willing to learn and put in some time consistently, over an extended period of time? If the answer to that question is yes, then I think you could be a perfect fit for what we're doing, and you could be the perfect person that we're looking to work with. So only you can answer that question. If the answer is yeah, Paul, I hear you. Yes, I am the perfect person for you guys to work with and help and coach to a better life, then go ahead and click the button right below this video, get started, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks again, take care, and bye for now. I almost forgot, I also put together a very special and very valuable bonus package. I call it the Ultimate Freedom Vault, and this is available to you if you decide that you want to join the Home Business Academy with me. So if you'd like to see that bonus package, I put together a free little video where I'll show you what's included, and you can access that by visiting pages.paulhutchings.net/bonuses. I'll also include that link down below this video so you can click on it if you want to go check those out. All right, have a great day. Bye for now.